of Am Shalom congregation in Glencoe, Illinois. And it's an honor to be here to present the 2025 Matan Impact Award to my friend and congregant, Jodi Newmark. It is an honor to be here to celebrate the amazing work of organizations like Park Avenue Synagogue, amazing trailblazers, impacts, amazing CEOs, amazing organizations like Matan. This week's Torah portion, the Parsha of Pikudei, brings us to the end of the book of Exodus. Moses orders all the donations given for the making of the tabernacle to be counted and a record to be made of how everything is used, down to the very last detail. Moses felt obliged to give a detailed account of all the riches used for the fashioning of the tabernacle and its furnishings, so that he could satisfy those who might have suspected improper use of the material. The text even says it was done by Itamar, an independent auditor, meticulous in construction, meticulous in the spending. Maimonides taught, we are obligated to be more scrupulous in fulfilling the commandment of tzedakah than any other positive commandment, because tzedakah is the sign of a righteous person, a descendant of Abraham. Being charitable, giving tzedakah is part of our DNA. It's the fabric of our lives. Jodi Newmark, you understand that better than most. It truly is in the fabric of your DNA. Helping others, giving to others, giving of yourself is truly part of your DNA. It's the fabric of your life. The Matan Impact Award recognizes individuals whose leadership and dedication have created lasting change in the building of a more inclusive Jewish community. Matan, which last year expanded its mission to include advancing Jewish disability inclusion to all stages of life, is proud to celebrate Jodi for her transformative work in Chicago and beyond. As the director of Encompass, an initiative of Chicago's Jewish United Fund, Jodi has been a leader in expanding community-based services for adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Her work has been transformative in the field of fundraising, raising over $6 million, advocacy, community planning, and inclusion. Jodi works tirelessly to ensure all individuals in Chicago, including her amazing son, Danny, can participate meaningfully in Jewish life in the synagogue. Danny rarely misses a Friday night, and he makes himself known every Friday night in our community and throughout our entire congregation. Her vision and her commitment have made a profound impact, strengthening inclusion across our adult Jewish community. And like the great Rabbi Milton Steinberg of blessed memory, who came from the Midwest, he came from Indiana to assume the pulpit of this historic and amazing congregation, only because of Jodi. And I quote, "It is possible for us to clasp the world, but with relaxed hands, to embrace it, but with open arms." Jodi, your open arms, your amazingly open arms for people of all different abilities makes our community and our world so much better and so much stronger. You are a Matan. You truly are a gift to Chicago and beyond. You are a gift that keeps on giving and embracing our entire Jewish community. We in Chicago are so proud of you. So please join me in giving a round of applause for the 2025 Impact Award winner, Jodi Newmark. I hope you can get this on the plane on the way home. Mazel tov. That's for you.
Thank you. Some of you may wonder why Chicago is so loud tonight. Our sports teams aren't doing that well. we really just need to cheer. Inclusion of people with disabilities. It's an aspiration that aligns with cherished and time-honored Jewish communal values to uphold individual civil rights and fight discrimination. Yet for many of us, authentic inclusion takes education and intention to do in ways that truly transform lives, both for those who affirmatively choose and commit to be more welcoming and inclusive, and for those who are included. Some, like me, are fortunate to have role models, and there is no better role model than Rabbi Steve. The spiritual leader of Am Shalom in Glencoe, Illinois, where our family worships and resides, Rabbi Steve has inclusion in his bones, finding a way to not only include everyone, but to see that each person has the ability to meaningfully participate and to contribute. Next time you're in Chicago, I encourage you to visit Am Shalom, come for Friday night services, observe a Sunday school classroom, or attend a congregational life cycle or holiday event. You'll see what is possible under the leadership of someone who teaches by example that every person is made in God's image. My work at JUF in Chicago has provided another rich opportunity to see what is possible when professional colleagues and lay leaders commit to inclusion. Many of my colleagues, but not all, are quite a bit younger, and it fills me with optimism to intersect with a new generation of professionals who went to school with and developed lasting friendships with peers with disabilities. Young professional colleagues at JUF have reached out to partnership with Encompass on inclusion initiatives in synagogues, day schools, young adult and volunteer organizations, and it makes my heart sing to see young adults with disabilities participating in Jewish communal activities across Chicago and the suburbs. Seeing so many others committed to this work makes it a deep honor to accept the Impact Award from Matan, nationally recognized as a thought leader on inclusion and led by exceptional professionals and lay leaders committed to strengthening Jewish communities by providing opportunities for people with and without disabilities to share meaningful, inclusive experiences throughout every life stage. However, the role that has taught me the most, and is also the most important and most humbling, is becoming a parent. There were days when I related to the iconic character Tevye from Fiddler on the Roof, who both fervently believed in and questioned God. Instead of Tevye's, would it have been so bad for me to be a rich man? In my case, a tomboy from Kansas turned North suburban mom, it was, really, God? 3 daughters and a son with special needs? I am here to say that God had a plan, blessing me with a lifelong partner who has always seen Danny's potential while wholly accepting and loving him for who he is. With daughters who fully and joyfully include Danny in their lives, even as they take on new roles as spouses and parents. And of course, with Danny, who has taught all of us what it means to truly and fully love. With what I've been part of at Am Shalom, at JUF, through my work with Matan, and as a parent, I know God will hear our prayers for radical inclusion and belonging to become instinctive and embedded in every fiber of our beings. Thank you. Thank you.